Hello? Hello, welcome. Welcome to China live stream. Good morning from here. Good morning. Good morning. Today in our tea class, I am so glad to introduce this very tasty blended Chinese rose Lepson Xiaozhong black tea with you. This tea especially idol fit for this for the season for the autumn and the winter. This tea first of all, please begin. This is a blended rose black tea. Uh, we use premium Chinese Lepson Xiaozhong to blend with Yuan Chinese Yunnan organic rose with the golden ratio. This tea, this is the tea I would like to share with you today. This tea is very easy to prepare, to bring to. For this tea, it doesn't require any brewing skill. You can choose a guide one like this ordinary teapot or just a simple mug. As this tea, call it as a very cozy tea. Means when I call a tea, Chinese tea, if you often attend our live stream, probably you're familiar with the words I use. When I call a tea is a cozy tea, means this tea, it's very simple to bring it. Doesn't require it doesn't require any brain skill, and besides, the tea like this is very especially simple to prepare for Chinese tea beginner. This is the tea I would like to share with you today. The first hour will focus on this tea to show you how to bring this tea with the traditional Gongfu Cha Wei. For this tea, unlike other Chinese pure tea, you know, in our previous live stream, in fact, I share new arrival Chinese Su Xinlan Wei Rou tea with you right there. That tea, when I introduced that tea, I mentioned that that tea, Wei Rou tea demand brings. However, for this tea, don't worry if you are new to Chinese tea, you never tried any Chinese tea yet. This tea, you will love it, and besides, it's very simple to prepare. Regarding the unlike other Chinese tea, when I introduce a Chinese tea, I always mention the 3 key points. I don't know, do you remember that or not? First, tea to wood ratio. For me, tea to wood ratio is not so strict. Like today, I'm around 4 grams. 4 grams. Water temperature you can control like 90 Celsius, 194 Fahrenheit. Steeping time for this tea 10-20 seconds. You can try with 10 seconds, 15-20 seconds to see which intensity you like the most. Okay, during a tea class, if you have any questions, please feel free to share your comment. I want to show you the. show you the tea ways using in this live stream. This is the guy one I'm using. 100% handmade, hand painted from Chinese tea in Belgium. I had that tea. It's wonderful. Hello, Francois. It's our first time to meet you here. Good afternoon. Good evening for you. Sorry. This is the guy one I'm using, and this is the Fei cup. We call it Gong Da Wei. The function of this Gong Da Wei is prosperity fairly equally into every teacup. This is the teacup I'm using. Okay, now in Chinese tea ceremony, the first step we call it the first step is very important. We call it preheating process. How to do it is simple. To pour hot water and to preheat everything we're gonna use in this tea ceremony. And the preheated the Fei cup as well. If you have any questions, please feel free to share in your comment. For this blended rose lab session, this tea, in general, I don't recommend to bring. But if you want, you can just follow your tradition. Now let's to bring the first infusion. The rose tea here is from Chinese Yunnan High Mountain Organic Rose, and the black tea is from Chinese Fujian Province. We are using organic rose and the premium Lepson Sochong to blend together. This is the Yunnan Rose Lepson Sochong I would like to share with you today. Hello, ni hao, Mary, hello. Very, it's very fragrant. Sweet, very sweet, very pleasant rose flower aroma. For this tea, the steep time is not so strict. It depends on your personal preference. I can steep like between 10 to 20 seconds. Too strong or too light. You can appropriately increase or decrease your steeping time. Let's look at this is our first infusion. Very beautiful amber color. I don't know. Do you notice something? We are selling two different Lepson Seochong in our tea shop. I don't know, have ever tried them? You may know something that the color, this blended rose Lepson Seochong, the color is more intense than the others. It's very simple because rose contains natural, how we say that is, it contains a natural pigment called I forget how to say that. A natural pigment existing in many vegetables and fruit called a second, let me check how to say in English. There's some words does somebody know how to say that? What that? That natural pigment has a great anti-aging and antioxidant effect. Very of our body. Oh, anthocyanin. Anthocyanin. Oh, sorry. There's some words sometimes I forgot. Anthocyanin. Sorry. Yesterday, take some pills and today I feel a bit tired. Rose. Oh, anthocyanin. Anthocyanin. Oh, sorry. Anthocyanin. Anthocyanin is very beneficial for our body, and when you it could explain why Lepson Seochong the color looks more intense than the Lepson Seochong we are selling. The pure Lepson Seochong we are selling in our tea shop. Now let me try the first sip. This tea, as this tea is a blended rose and Lepson Seochong. This tea, when you smell it, you will perceive it very pleasant, sweet rose fragrance plus a fruity fragrance. In general, for such tea, as I mentioned, this is a very cozy tea. When I drink it, when sometimes when you feel sick, you feel tired, you are not in with very good condition, you still want to drink some tea, this tea will be an ideal tea. First of all, rose. Rose in Chinese medicine, rose, this flower plant in China, have been used for hundreds, thousand years to relieve some, especially for women, for ladies, to relieve some sick during the period. And then besides rose, uh, when you, according to Chinese medicine, we believe that like rose is something to relieve your mood when you have a low mood, as the the rose has a very pleasant sweet aroma. And besides black tea in general in Chinese medicine, we call red tea black tea as a very mild, very gentle, in especially the winter. If you often join our live stream, you may notice we introduce the tea according to the seasons, like for the moment winter and autumn. Personally, uh, will present more some mild tea such as aged white tea, black tea, dark, um, because they are more gentle, and they are more gentle and will be more ideal to drink during the winter season. I'm gonna try the first sip. It tastes simply sweet, sweet, and fragrant, tasty. For this tea, you don't need. Uh, the mouthfeel is very tender. Mouthfeel is tender. Is silky, rich. It is a blended tea. But in this blended tea is not. Blended tea is not like you think we just blend. We use the tea to blend some flowers randomly. No, this tea is operated with first of the raw materials and the black tea. Both of them are excellent, and they are blended with golden ratio. Golden ratio. It's very sweet. Tastes very sweet. Well, sometimes drinking tea is it's a very simple thing. It's a very simple thing. Uh, I always say we drink tea. It's the same when I introduce pleasant tea with you. First of all, yeah. In first of all, we choose the tea called Ren, and also for the and depend on our situations. When you feel very nervous, when you feel tired, not so good. In this case, if you're drinking oolong, will be a little bit too much, because the oolong has such high flavor, high aroma with a certain intensity. In this case, for your body will be a little bit too much to like to degustate it, to enjoy in like today 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 is yesterday, some pills and feel a little bit tired. So in this case, I will drink some very simple tea to relieve my tiredness and also to relieve my mood. This is a we match the tea. We choose the tea, match the tea with ourselves. So for any questions, if you have any questions, please feel free to comment. If you are interested in this Yunnan Rose Lepson Xiaochong black tea, please go to check out tea shop link in our bio. Please look at this natural pigment called um, cat. Really have a bad memory today. What can anthocyanin. Yeah. By the way, when you bring this tea, as this anthocyanin, this natural pigment, very beneficial pigment, anthocyanin has a great anti-aging, antioxidant effect for our body, especially it's an ideal beauty product, a beauty product for for ladies. However, since anthocyanin is natural pigment, now you see the pigment come out a little bit. You see the rose color. Now the rose become more light. When you bring this tea, as anthocyanin is very sensitive to water temperature. So when you bring it, if you want to keep more active anthocyanin, you can lower your water temperature to use around between 80s 80 degrees Celsius to 90 degrees Celsius. Because if you use a too high water temperature, the high temperature will affect the fact of this anthocyanin. In this case, if you want to remain more substance of anthocyanin, you can lower your water temperature. Now we continue our second infusion. We are also selling organic Yunnan rose in our tea shop. The entire rose. If you want to blend tea with blend rose with other teas like pu'er tea, black tea, anything you want. You can also buy this organic Yunnan rose alone. Now we can do our second infusion. This is our second infusion. Please look at. very beautiful amber color. This tea has such long-lasting sweet rose aroma plus sweet fruity fragrance. Simply sweet. After drinking, your entire mouth will be surrounded with sweet rose fragrance. So final questions. If you're interested in this blended rose labs and Seljon black tea, please go to check out tea shop link in our bio. Regarding Yunnan rose, this rose variety, in fact, we are hello, welcome to our stream. In fact, this Yunnan dark rose, we call it dark rose. This is a very special tea was let's say was imported from France, and then it's planted. Those roses they are planted in Yunnan high altitude region above 1,500 meters. Regarding the content of anthocyanin, we discovered that this Yunnan dark rose contains 3-4 times higher than the other ordinary rose. If we are searching now, some ladies now sound. Let me check. It works. It works. Can you please try from your heart? It works. I just check it works. Okay. If I searching some beauty effect for your skin, for anti-aging, this Yunnan rose I highly recommend to you, especially this blended Yunnan rose Lapsang Black tea. This tea you will love it. especially for in winter time. It's not the strong. It's not kind of a strong tea. Without this tea, when you, I can share that without any unpleasant astringency and bitterness. Uh, I'm from Colombia. Hello. If you have any questions, please feel free to share your comment. Now let's continue our. This is our subtle fourth infusion. Now see the this natural pigment called anthocyanin we dissolve slowly in the water. Please look at. Please look at. The color looks more intense than the other Lexan Silchong we are selling in the shop. It's simply because this Lexan Silchong is blended with the Yunnan dark rose. And as you know, this dark rose contains high content of anthocyanin, and the anthocyanin is a natural pigment which has a great anti-aging, antioxidant effect. This tea is especially for ladies. I highly recommend to you. And also during some festivals, you would like to prepare some tea for your families. This tea, for everybody will love it. For the kids and for even for some people never drink or never like to drink tea, they will love it. Tastes simply sweet, fragrant, soury, and very silky with a very rich mouthfeel. So funny questions. If you interested in this blended Yunnan Rose Lapsang Selchong Black Tea, please go to check out tea shop link in our bio. This is a blended rose Lapsang Selchong Black Tea. The super, it smells super fragrant, very fragrant. So final questions? When you're brewing this tea, just pay attention to the water temperature because this natural pigment anthocyanin is very sensitive to the water temperature. If you want to remain its anti-aging, antioxidant effect benefit, please control your water temperature. The best will be below 194 degrees Fahrenheit, below 90 degrees Celsius. If you want to just buy the simple organic Yunnan rose, dark rose, you can. We're also selling in our tea shop. Rose is let's say one of the most popular flower in China. We use to blend with the tea. Rose not only you can blend with black tea, but with pu'er tea as well. Pu'er tea, 六宝 tea, pu'er tea, 六宝 tea, even with green tea, But the green tea, for green tea, is not green tea in general. We recommend more jasmine, but rose tea is very fit with the black tea, especially for black tea, dark tea, white tea as well. My name is Francia. We make oil with the medicine plant here in Colombia. Hello, nice to meet you. Francia. Okay, guys, I come back. I come back in a few seconds. During this waiting time of interest in this tea, please go to check our tea shop link in bio. Play music for you. Hello again. So funny questions? If you have any questions, just feel free to share your comments. For the moment, we're bring blended Chinese Yunnan rose Lapsang Xiaozhong black tea. You can make just we, you can just call it as blended rose black tea. But however, because this rose is from Yunnan high altitude range mountain above 500 meters, which contains 3-4 times more, very 3-4 times higher content of anthocyanin than other ordinary rose, and also for this Lapsang Xiaozhong, this is not ordinary white tea flower. This is the tea base we're using for this blended tea is premium Lapsang Xiaozhong. And the color. Because I steep a long time, so the color now is very beautiful. Now let me try if the taste is strong or not. You see, even after long time steeping, the tea still tastes so fragrant. With a little bit, tastes a little bit strong, however still acceptable, without any unpleasant astringency and bitterness. Steeping time, why sometimes especially when we bring pure Chinese tea, for certain tea, I always emphasize that you must control while steeping time. However, for this one, is earlier in the early when I start the live stream today, I say today I'm gonna introduce a very cozy tea. When you hear this word cozy means this tea in general you can bring with any way you want, any way you want. Now we continue. I would like to introduce the gaiwan I'm using today. This gaiwan. This gaiwan is Chinese. Is 100% hand. There's no. Second, let me check. Oh no, it. Oh, do you hear my voice? Okay. It has a beautiful color. What kind is it? This tea is this is a blended Chinese rose plus Lapsang Xiaozhong. Lapsang Xiaozhong, I don't have ever heard Lapsang Xiaozhong. As today this is blended tea, so I didn't introduce a lot. Yes. Lepsan Xiaozhong, we call Lepsan Xiaozhong is from Chinese Fujian province. We call it Lepsan Xiaozhong as the ancestor of black tea. The ancestor of black tea. Lepsan Xiaozhong has over 400 years making history. This tea is not ordinary blended rose tea. Blended rose black tea you can find everywhere. Nothing special. However, what made this tea so precious? Otherwise, it will not take 1 hour to introduce it with you. The first of all, this rose is not ordinary rose. This rose is from high altitude region above 1,500 meters from plateau. This tea is from Yunnan region, which has a great ideal plateau climate for the growth of the rose. If you are searching a plant, a flower, a tea, for the purpose of the beauty purpose, this tea I would recommend to you because the rose contains higher, 3-4 times higher content of anthocyanin. Anthocyanin has a great anti-aging and antioxidant benefits for our body, and besides plus a premium Lepsan Xiaozhong. For sure, if you just want to buy the organic rose alone, we're also selling this rose alone, the simple rose in our tea shop as well. Rose is an ideal herb tea to drink during the winter as well. Okay, now I bring our fourth. This tea you can bring over 8 times. But when you bring it, just pay a little bit attention to the water temperature. It's self-bodied. This is rose. In general, we call this is a dark rose. The color is very intense because we bring it, so this natural pigment anthocyanin just dissolve in the water. Very beautiful. A sweet rose aroma plus a fruity fragrance. If you're interested in this blended Yunnan Rose Lepsan Xiaozhong black tea, please go to check out tea shop link in our bio. Okay, so any questions about this tea? If you don't have any questions about this tea, I want to share some beautiful to show some authentic Chinese hand painted, very artistic Chinese tea ways with you. I will start with the gallon I'm using today. This is a traditional. This is a traditional Chinese pattern. I think you can recognize what is it. It's peach. Peach is not the, it is a fruit. In Chinese culture, peach is a very interesting fruit in Chinese culture, which signifies longevity, life. Uh, when let's say it's would say like a divine fruit to serve for the gods and the goddess in Chinese culture, made with a very precious, that high skillful Chinese porcelain craftsmanship. We call it fen cai, 5 euros. And I believe probably you will never seen this kind of craftsmanship. And before I introduce more details with you, I would like to show you. I want to show you how we make it. Second. The first of all, I would like to show you this one. This one now is collected in New York. What do we call that? A very famous New York museum called Metropolitan. I just forgot, man. This one is collected in the most famous museum in New York. And look at the details. The final, look at how we made that fluffy pizza skin. Click. this is a 100% handmade, hand painted from Chinese Jing Zhen. You see in the video, I believe you never seen how we. Please look at the details of this peach. Look at the beautiful, lovely, fluffy peach skin. You see our artisan, they are using point of the pen. Click over thousands times to create such fluffy peach skin. It's very, especially you see the details are very lifelike. This one is painted by Master Wang Bin. Wang Bin, the signature from our Master Wang Bin. Our Master Wang Bin has been one of the most precious title for a ceramist as intangible cultural inheritor of Britain. This one, this is as I mentioned, this is a very auspicious peaches as auspicious fruit in Chinese culture, which signifies longevity, good health, and the life natural. For this one, have this guy one five. There are five peaches, and with three bats, bats. Bats in Chinese culture signifies fortune, happiness, actual longevity as well. Those are very auspicious elements. They are auspicious elements. Look at the details. It's very, very beautiful. This one is a traditional item, traditional imitating antique style, traditional to wear. This craftsmanship we call family rose. Family rose. This is the shape. This is the cover. This is one demo. Even you are new to Chinese Sky one, this one is even very comfortable to use for the beginner with your three fingers. And this is Sky one, pitch. Please look at this. 100% handmade, hand painted. If I say handmade means 100% handmade. But even I don't need to illustrate this handmade, because when you receive the item, you can see the details tell you everything. Like this one. Look at how thin it is. It's very, very thin. It's very thin. Look at that's how thin it is. Inside and outside fully painted. 9 total, 9 peaches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9 peaches. Wow, it's very beautiful. So refined, especially when you pour some tea into the teacup. This one I highly recommend. Really beautiful. The shape is elegant. So elegant. If interested in this teacup, please go to check out tea shop link in our bio. This one. And for this one, this one is super refined, especially for the clay and for the texture. You see, it's not pure white. It's like it has a beautiful jade similar texture. Looks very it's very refined. When you look at carefully, you will see there is some minor, looks like iced cracks um, on the glaze. The shape is into the shape is into the very into the we call it 斗笠 shape. 斗笠 look inside and outside. When you touch it, you can feel the thickness of the pigment. That's very high class Chinese porcelain. Please look at the color. If you're interested in this peach teacup, please go to check out tea shop link in bio. This one is really beautiful. And also this one inside is glazed, colored glazed. Please look at this. This is look at this turquoise. Turquoise is a very high class glaze. And you know, especially for the turquoise, it's not easy to this maker so far I think they make one of the best turquoise glaze. It looks so royal, very high class. When you receive it, you will find out, you will see it's even more than the screen. Very beautiful. It's pleasure for our eyes to look at. It's not often to see the beautiful turquoise glazed porcelain in the market, even in China. This one is from Chinese Jingdezhen as well. Jingdezhen displays in the past, nowadays, even in the future, Jingdezhen signifies the highest selling level in porcelain industry. This it's painted with Chinese traditional pigment. We call it sanduo. Three fruits. What do we call this fruit? How we call that this fruit? Does anybody can tell me how we call in English? Pomegranate. And this is peach. In in Chinese we call it 佛手, Buddha's hand. Pomegranate or pomegranate. Three. Those three three fruits signify longevity, good health. Wow, it's so beautiful. Pomegranate. How we call it? Pomegranate. 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 Oh, that's wonderful. Okay. This with the turquoise one also have pink one. Pink. This is pink one. If you're interested in anything we are presenting on live stream, please go to check out the shop link in our video. Guys, so far any questions? Today we are bringing this premium Chinese Yunnan Rose Lab Sensao Zhong black tea. If you're interested in this tea, please go to check out the shop link in our bio. My name is Si Tao. Thank you so much for your watching. If you join our live stream late, don't worry, these videos were recorded. I will post it a little later on. If you're interested in anything we are presenting on live stream, please go to check out the shop link in our bio. I'll be very happy to see you again in our next live stream. Our next live stream will be held on Sunday, my time, Sunday, GMT plus 8, GMT plus 8, 10 a.m. 10 a.m. You can calculate with you can calculate with your time difference. My local time is Beijing time, GMT plus 8. We start at on Sunday 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Okay, guys. Okay, see you next time. Take care. Take care. See you. Take care. See you next time.